Okay, good morning, and thank you for joining us in Camp Butmir. We have with us today High Representative Vice President Kallas, who will deliver opening remarks, and then we will have time for a couple of questions. HRVP, a very warm welcome to you. The floor is yours.
Good day, everybody.
Please turn on the microphone.
Okay. Microphone is always better when it's on, right? Good day, everybody. So it's good to be back in Sarajevo. It's for the third time already in 16 months. This shows that the stability, territorial integrity and sovereignty of Bosnia and Herzegovina are of strategic importance to the European Union. We remain committed to the country's EU path and to the security of the wider region. Over the past 2 days, I've engaged with political representatives and officials from all communities, and these talks have been good, frank and open. I want to briefly touch on some of the main issues that we covered. First, the appointment of the next High Representative. I had hoped that, when I come here, this process is concluded by now, but we are not there yet. On Tuesday, it was agreed that the current High Representative would step down and that his deputy would serve on an interim basis until 14th of July, while the negotiations on a successor continue. Ultimately, the success of the office of the High Representative will be measured by the day it is no longer needed. Until then, it remains an important pillar of stability. We are determined to find a European candidate who can help move Bosnia and Herzegovina forward on this European path. The fastest way to get rid of the international supervision is progress towards the European Union. Shortly after this press conference, I will meet with the troops serving the operation EUFOR Altea. The mission remains a cornerstone of stability in the Western Balkans. Peace in Bosnia and Herzegovina has held for 3 decades, but it's still not taken for granted. As last year's political crisis demonstrated, EUFOR Altea remains essential, vigilant and also ready to act. In parallel, we continue to assist Bosnia and Herzegovina to assume greater responsibility for its own security. Through the European Peace Facility, our support for the country's armed forces already totals €35 million. I also discussed the country's path to European Union membership with my counterparts. Bosnia and Herzegovina's future lies in the European Union, and support to the EU accession across the country remains well above 70%, making it an aspiration that truly unites people. Recent developments show the EU's doors remain wide open to new members. With Montenegro, we are drafting its accession treaty. Albania has opened negotiation chapters. Ukraine and Moldova have just begun accession negotiations. And Bosnia and Herzegovina cannot afford to be left behind. Sustained reforms are the fastest and most effective way to advance the accession process. This window of opportunity for accession may not be open forever. EU membership is also the strongest guarantee against political instability and foreign interference. I also raised our expectations for democratic, free and fair elections in October. It is, of course, natural that every party wants to win, but political rhetoric must have boundaries. And finally, on reforms. Bosnia and Herzegovina made good progress until 2024, but since then we have seen a worrying slowdown. Political divisions also stall progress. Bosnia and Herzegovina has already lost €108 million in EU funding, and money that would have directly benefited your citizens. Without implementing the reform agenda and finalizing the growth plan, Bosnia and Herzegovina risks losing an additional €370 million. Leaders must take responsibility and deliver results. The European Union remains your strongest partner. We will continue to support Bosnia and Herzegovina every step of the way, but progress depends on choices that are made here. So thank you, and I'm happy to take your questions.